In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create workflows in Microsoft Teams. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Begin by opening Microsoft Teams and directing your attention to the left-hand side of the app. Look for the app's icon, a small square grid that gives you access to Teams extensions and tools. Click that icon to open the apps panel. This is where you'll discover integrations and features that extend the capabilities of your workspace. After the Apps panel appears, scroll down the navigation menu on the left until you see Workflows. Selecting Workflows takes you into a dedicated area designed to help you automate repetitive tasks and standardize processes across teams. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the layout. You'll typically find categories or a search function to narrow down options. Next, browse the selection of pre-built workflow options. These templates are organized to address common needs, such as approvals, notifications, and routine onboarding tasks. When you see a workflow that fits your goal, select it. Before you commit, read the brief description and any example use cases to make sure it aligns with your intended outcome. Once you select a workflow, you'll be guided through a series of prompts to configure it. These prompts ask for information like the name of the workflow, the channel or people it should run for, and any custom fields or conditions. Take your time with this part and choose clear, descriptive names and messages so colleagues understand what the automation does. If the workflow requires permissions or connections to other apps, you'll be prompted to authorize them. Approve these carefully and verify that you're using the correct account. As you move through configuration, preview your settings if that option is available. Confirm triggers, assigned approvers, and any timing or recurrence options. This is also a good moment to double-check any message, text, or form fields so that notifications and outputs are clear and professional. When your configuration is complete, finish the setup. You will then receive a confirmation message stating, "Workflow added successfully." That confirms the workflow is active in your environment. After adding a workflow, it's helpful to monitor its first few runs and gather feedback from teammates to ensure it behaves as expected. If adjustments are needed, return to the Workflows area and edit the configuration. With these steps, you'll be able to add useful automations that save time and keep your team aligned.